Hello and welcome to Command & Conquer Replays. Today we're watching a free-for-all on the map Super Ore Garden Mega. It's an 8-person free-for-all, but just before we get into it, there is a show match today at 8 PM UK time. Mr. Garrett is the host, and there are going to be a couple of matches. Me, Zach, Mateus, and Robot, I think, are playing. Players may be swapped out if someone can't make it or whatnot, but if you want to watch it live, go to Mr. Garrett's channel, follow him, he'll be doing it live, and if you miss it, I'm going to try and record my point of view right after. So let's get into it. I'm guessing Malanku is host, he is yellow. Everyone except Enoob. Enoob's actually a better player than I give him credit for, I really realised. He's the only player who hasn't moved his MCV back to the outskirts, and we can see that Ole has came out with a naval yard first, which is a little unusual. I see a destroyer. It's heading over towards Big Muscle's base. That could be devastating for Big Muscles. The destroyer really, if it stays out of range, which it does have the range to do so, it could really take out this ore refinery, the war factory, the barracks. So it could do some damage there. Enoob really has access to the center of the map. Everyone else is much further away. You can see a flame tower here defending. Both players here, Esos in purple, invited Medusa, farming the same ore, which isn't great. Looks like Ole not making use of his boat there. He came out with boats, quite strange, not a bad position. The gunboat costs 500, it's going to shoot anything coming past, kind of like a light tank, only cheaper. But not quite making use of the boats yet. That's quite a lot of ore trucks out by Ogun. Quite a lot of ore trucks out by Ogun. Ogun is a seriously good player as well. Maybe one of the favourites for the game. The destroyer's starting to shoot a little. Really, they should be in the game already, I think. Maybe he wants to surprise Big Muscles, but these 3 boats cost 6,000. He could have 6 tanks or more for the same price. So the longer they sit doing nothing, the worse it is. And there's 6 tanks right there, which could go in for Pink. See where refinery. It's devastating for Big Muscles. He really needs to be selling this to get money, to build another ore refinery, and I think go in quickly for the attack, and that's exactly what's happening now. While Green's going in for the attack, we can see Blue moving a lot of tanks towards the centre, which really I'm not sure who's in trouble. Big Muscles is returning the favour, going for the economy of Pink. Looks like Ogun coming around the side through to Little Frog Boy's base. They did have defences lined up at the ore here, but Ogun circumvented the defences, came right around the side, went for the base, and now Little Frog Boy in Cyan going for a dive into Ogun's base. Ogun has the test coil up. The test coil is kind of out of range of incoming tanks. He's sold his MCV, but he does have a service station to get another 1 and 2 war factories. So unless Little Frog Boy in Cyan can take out these 2 war factories, Ogun will probably survive. In fact, he might be better going for the refinery, but the refinery is protected by. And that is our first player out. Second player out, we kind of missed it. Looks like, am I pronouncing that right? Ole? Oh, Pink has run his suction yard over to the ore. He might just have enough to produce an ore refinery. I don't think Malanku is going to let him get away with building there. He's went for a power plant first. We can see that he doesn't have enough for an ore refinery. He's selling his naval yard. Maybe he can get enough. We can see Big Muscles. He's got out another ore refinery. Probably just by the skin of his teeth produced that. He's went in for Ogun. I'm not sure if Ogun provoked him or not, but it looks like that is going to be the end of Big Muscles as well. Ogun coming in. See, quite a battle here going to happen between Malanku and Enub. And for some reason, invited Medusa. Looks like his base has been somewhat. Also, Essos looks like a very small base. Maybe the two have been at it and we missed it. Throwing resources into fighting each other instead of being able to expand. But Big Muscles, only 2 tanks sitting there, going down. Out of the game unless you can find a couple of crates maybe. But Ogun not giving him the chance to. Surprised Malanku is letting Pink stay there. Enub expanding nicely. A lot of tanks. Probably take out Ogun if he went for it. But it may leave him vulnerable to so we haven't really watched red or purple's base. Red, quite a lot of ore trucks, long distance farming to the back of his base a bit. Nice little Tesla coil setup there. And it looks like he has chased Essos in purple away from the Tesla coil shooting off, taking out them light tanks. Disastrous for Enub. Enub retreating. Huge waste of light tanks. We maybe didn't really catch it, but 3 Tesla coils will have just eaten through the light tanks. That's 3 light tanks pretty much down every couple of seconds every time they fire off. It'd be good actually to go straight up here and go for this kind of area, but I guess that's not what he's probably not aware. But he does have satellite vision. He's quite aware of Malanku and Yellow's base, really. Starting to get into conflict with Ogun as well, which isn't healthy. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place here. And as he moves in for Ogun, the Tesla coils are coming up. Damage to the tanks, but also you can see Yellow in the background having a bit of a dance as well. I think Enub had have came, if he had have been sneaky about it and came around the back of someone's base with the light tanks. Light tanks are fast, and he might have been able to get out of there or something, but he's now caught between quite a lot of distance on both sides, and it wasn't a happy place for him. He's give up. Quite a shame. A lot of potential there, but the guy could have fought out of it. A couple of heavy tanks, not a huge army, but another MCV there as well, or expanding. I think Red's main battle is with Purple. Purple and Red going at each other. Purple now, like Enub, caught between players. And it looks like he has to sell to get another ore refinery. Just enough for an ore refinery. Does he have a power plant. May have had to sell his power plant. We have 4 players left. Pink not really left, so that leaves purple pretty much out of the game as well. We yellow, red, and blue. Malin very happy to leave. Sitting there, wondering if they know each other. In real life, Teslas are coming up to defend. Seems like on this match the Soviets have the advantage. The 4 players left are all Soviet. Wonder what happened to his boats. That's what the shooting is. Quite happy to play the side mission. Ogun starting to encroach on Malenku. Malenku trying to get over from the center. But Ogun did a much better job of, you can see the refinery right in the ore. And the ore trucks. Getting shot by the Tesla coils put out by Malenku. And maybe invited Medusa as well. There's a great invited Medusa. Most ones. As he expands down the next section of the map. This card's firing on both players. The B2s are there and they're targeting the Tesla coils, but it looks like they're within reach. At least most of them were. This one's out of reach. It's the only thing left. The tank's coming to finish it off. Does he get the Tesla? He does not get the Tesla. The dog houses are dog kennels, giving an extension to the base more than anything. Red coming in the side of Ogun's base with a couple of tanks. And a Tesla comes up. I'm guessing he was building a Tesla for the front line with Malenku, but he's positioned it at the back of the base to try to defend against the 4 tanks coming across. Really, this ore refinery is a great target to cripple Ogun's economy. Maybe cripple is the wrong word, but Tesla coils come up too quickly. What tanks to deal with? And that ore in the center, protected on each end by Tesla coils. No one able to get much. I guess it's between the 3. You need to get ore from your side of the coils. Ogun with the ore refinery right in as close as he can get it into the ore, has taken up what looks like his share of the ore. He's lined up tanks, but Malenku starting to spam test quite as far in to the ore as he can get it. That is a huge amount of Tesla coils. I hope something doesn't take us far out. Red coming in for yellow. I guess he went in for blue a bit back here when we watched the 4 or 5 tanks going through. Now he's going for yellow a bit. And the MiGs now at the ready. 2 MiGs, is that enough to take out the Tesla coil? It certainly took out that one. MiGs can take out 1 Tesla coil. I thought you would have needed 3, but you know, sometimes you try to build 5 or 6 MiGs to take out a building like a construction yard or an ore refinery, but 2 MiGs on their own kind of nice for big defenses. Pink running away, Ogun coming around the back while Malenku fights in the front. That could be the end of Malin with all his testifies in the center, none protecting his rear, MiGs of his own. I didn't see them get built. Coming in, although kind of wasted. The tanks could have took out that building in a matter of seconds anyway. I'm guessing at this point he knows what's happening, but he can do very little about it. Even a couple of them tests at the bottleneck here. Sorry, maybe a couple of tests and tanks. Still, he may be able to survive. I don't see I don't see a construction yard. He does have another war factory towards the front here. Testifiers aren't firing off. It's low power. All them testifiers. This is power goes down. They're sending a spy plane in to see what's happening. I'm not quite sure, but I guess that's Malin crew out of the game. You can see Pink's out of the game. I'm not quite sure what happened to Pink. I've seen him running this construction yard away, but it's like he's lost his yard as well. So now pretty much it's between Ogun and Invited Medusa, between red and blue. Still an ore refinery, two ore refineries and a war factory, so still not technically out of the game. If he can hide, build a construction yard, and if his opponents had been kind, he might have built back, but he's given up the V2 rockets, taken out Red's war trucks. It's now between red and blue. Red doesn't have any MiGs. I don't think red has one airstrip. I guess that's not enough to take out a Tesla foil. If he had to, he could start picking off these Tesla foils, which may help him. Ogun continue to expand. Another base at the back here. Picking up the ore. Invited Medusa has expanded back to the ore here as well. But I just think that Ogun has a much better control of the map. Sending in paratroopers. Don't think they've done very much, but maybe they uncovered some of the map for Ogun. And that's maybe what his game is now. Trying to assess what red has left. Red coming in for another sneak attack. Ogun quite aware. The tanks were on the move. Not a great idea to attack this way. Oh, red. I'm guessing he doesn't see all the testifiers there. We can see he at least sees one. I'm not sure what he's doing, lining up V2s maybe to stop blue getting at the ore and slowly pick away at the testifiers. Again, it would be nice to see two MiGs like Malin crew used. Ogun coming around the side. How is red side defended? It isn't defended at all. Ogun quite aware it's not defended. He sees the weak spot and he goes for it. Red can see the tanks. Maybe he's not looking quite at the minute where the tanks are coming, focusing on something else. He's moving his tanks down to the back, so he is aware of the imminent invasion, but his tanks are too far to travel to protect the back of his base, and too few in number it seems as well. Running the MTB away, better to run away than to lose it or sell it. His funds just aren't going up as quickly as Ogun's. Ogun 8 grand in the bank, and Medusa struggling to keep above 1,000 credits. Just systematically coming through, building by building, kicking them out. Walking into spoils. There's too much of a threat. At this point, kind of best just finishing up Red's tanks before continuing through. There's a minute and a half left on the clock. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And tune in tomorrow, later on tonight, 8 o'clock, for the show matches. Not quite sure what to expect, and I'm a little nervous. So, playing with so many great players. Zach is better than me. Mateus is better than me. Robot's a good player. Me and Robot probably on the same level. This Robot we were playing. And I understand Mr. Garth is a special. Yes, we're hosting as well. So it should be good, but if you miss it, or if you're interested, I'll post my side of the matches, all being well, on the following day, tomorrow. And Red sees written on the wall, he's selling up, still has a lot of rocket men. One more building, maybe he's not aware that he has. Maybe he's thinking destroy all is on. Maybe he's betting Ogun. That's the job. I heard one more building sale, I'm not sure where it was, but that is the match. Let's look at the stats. I can only assume Ogun has most of everything. Buildings raised, units killed, and resources gathered. Is very true. Invited Medusa. Second most for gathered, surviving the second longest, or the longest of Ogun's victims. Second most units killed, second most buildings raised, Malanku, third in it, third on all stats as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.